Welcome back to the Burst Mode studio from the photography show. James from Digital Camera World is here, and he brought along something to put in all of the cameras and lenses and equipment that we've been looking at here in the studio. You've got something that's going to keep them safe and sound for me.
Yes, so this is the Manfrotto Chicago. This is the Chicago Small. So the Chicago is a new family of backpacks, but this is the Small, which obviously the world going increasingly mirrorless is probably, small is no longer the sort of, who has a small? A lot of people have small kit nowadays. So on the surface, kind of looks like you would say that's more of a regular looking bag. The idea with this is it's supposed to be less of an obvious camera bag and more of a compatible sort of a day bag.
It's a really nice looking bag, I have to say. I really like the color, I like the finish. And apart from Manfrotto on the outside there, you're right, I wouldn't know this is a camera bag and expensive kit in here, please still.
Yes, it's not signposted that much, but even though it doesn't look like a traditional bag, so to say, it does have a lot of the traditional bag stuff that you would expect. So big sandwich compartment here for your sandwiches or for your batteries or for your bits and bobs that go in there, modifiers and so on. We've got a lovely pocket there for your phone, for your keys, for your Mars bar, that sort of stuff.
Other chocolate bars are available.
Other chocolate bars are available. Over here we've got a size for your laptop and also a sleeve for a tablet or a slightly larger phone if you're one of those fellas who's got a large phone, which does often happen these days. Come along to the sides here.
Now this is where the magic starts to happen.
This is where the magic starts to happen. So, of course, here we've got your usual compartments. These raw pockets are sort of movable. Got a nice big place here for your gimbal or for a little mini tripod or for maybe some more sandwiches or chocolate bars, whatever takes your fancy. But here's the clever bit about this bag. So, normal photography bag, camera bag, but within, now this isn't as graceful as it might be. You hold on to that. This is definitely function, not form, but once we get this out,
that's not too difficult.
Let's put this aside for one moment and say, okay, so now your standard camera bag can now accommodate a whole bunch of other stuff. So this is not just a shell, you can stick some heavy duty stuff in here, but the really clever stuff is this, which is now a very, very convenient shoulder bag. So if you want to take the customizable pockets out of it, you can, and hey ho, that, change the length of the strap obviously.
Of course, yeah.
That'll go over you, and now you can take in a similar amount of kit, small body and a few lenses, or keep your camera around your neck and just keep the lenses in here if you want to maximize the amount of glass you're carrying. So that you have literally got two bags in one.
And that's fully adjustable in there with the Velcro, as we kind of expect from these things. You've got these dividers halfway through.
Absolutely.
That's not bad really, is it? And that there is, this handle here, helps you to pull it out of the main
Helps you
bag.
pull it out. A little bit more gracefully than even we thought we could. So obviously that can go back in there. And again, you've got a fully functional camera backpack.
That is quite capacious in there. Is that a word I can use?
I would expect no less from you, David.
Thank
Capacious
you.
is a great word. And I think, you're right. As I said, this is the small, so it comes in different sizes. But really, I mean, you're going to take a fairly sizable camera to outgrow this bag. Certainly in my kit, I use a smaller crop sensor micro four thirds kit. This would accommodate all of that quite comfortably. I've got a Canon EOS R. This would fit in there perfectly as well. So really, you can find more by your lenses than the camera kit. So
you see, for me, dual purpose is important because someday I want to carry my camera kit, other day it's going to be my gym kit, and they're both going to go in here. The other thing I really wanted to point out on here is the bottom of the bag, because when you do have expensive camera equipment in there, you want to keep it secure. But if you're picking your bag up and putting it down on and off the floor and so on, it's down here where things can get a little bit scuffed sometimes. These feet on the bottom here, they are proper sturdy.
They're very rigid. Those are very rigid. So inevitably, that's someone's. You put your long lens at the bottom of there, which is probably the one that you shouldn't put at the bottom because it's big and heavy. You do sort of bottom load your bag, so you can put it on the ground firmly, and you're not going to end up with some broken glass, which nobody wants broken glass.
And the other thing as well is that the shoulder straps here, the back straps, are reinforced, and particularly if you do have a lot of weight in here, you need to distribute that evenly across your back, and this is going to do a really good job of that. It's a really good sturdy bag. I don't know what I expected, but this has exceeded those expectations.
Yeah, I mean bags aren't always the most exciting thing, but I think this is actually something that I really find cool, because having the two bags in one, you can get this, and then you've got these smaller day kit to go around with. And as you say, you want to take it to the gym, just whack that out, stick your gym shoes in there. Job done.
So this is the Chicago, and this is the small, and there are larger versions in the range as well.
Absolutely. So depending on the size of your kit, depends on the size you purchase, but I think for me and for many, many users, especially those going mirrorless, that should be all you need.
James, terrific. Thank you for bringing this in and talking us through it.
Thank you for having me, sir.